coming to Cru has really shown me what a personal relationship with Jesus looks like.
He's really pushed me to really truly trust in him and his plan.
I have a community of Christians all around me that want to help me through all the things I'm struggling with too, and they know exactly what's going on in my life.
I just really grew in understanding that he has control over everything and that I can lean on him.
I really just got to experience God and learn everything I needed to about him and really grow in my faith.
I could constantly feel this peace in my heart knowing that God knows exactly what is going to happen to me. God has already planned this all out, and he's just letting me kind of find out for myself at my own pace.
Good evening and welcome to the first ever GVCru Virtual Vision Dare. My name is Paul Hardelupis and I'm the team leader of Cru at Grand Valley State University. On behalf of myself, our team, and our students, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. We began preparing for this special event months ago at the beginning of the school year. Our plan was to treat you to a very nice meal and spend an evening together filled with lots of specific, encouraging stories of God working in the lives of college students. And obviously all that changed last month with the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic that has impacted all of us around the world. As a team, we've been praying for all of you. Our heart this evening is to still encourage you with a bread and butter presentation of who we are as Cru and how God has called us to help fulfill His Great Commission in West Michigan and the world in a time such as this. Cru's vision has always been reach the campus today, reach the world tomorrow. Only 1% of the world's population has a college degree, yet this powerful 1% are the policymakers, influencers, and world leaders. Today, there is tremendous competition for the hearts and minds of college students. Today's college students are still tomorrow's leaders, yet they are more anxious and depressed than other generations of students, and that was even before COVID-19. At Grand Valley, a university of about 22,000 students, the counseling center was visited 16,000 times last year. Despite these competitive forces, God is bringing an increasing number of students into a personal relationship with Him. Our vision is to help turn lost and found students into Christ-centered laborers for a lifetime. And we trust to do that through our core DNA of Win, Build, Send. Win is introducing students to Jesus Christ. The main way we do that is through student-to-student evangelism and outreaches. This year, we hit the ground running and conducted spiritual interest surveys with about a third of the freshman class. Students took steps of faith to share the gospel with other students in their dorms, classes, and work. We launched 2 ethnically specific ministries to reach international students and African American students. Through the abbreviated year, we saw 11 students accept Christ from 4 different nations. Even after students were sent home, some of our students united 2 other campus ministries to partner with us and pull off an online outreach called #WhyFollow. Students boldly shared their testimonies of why they follow Jesus, and it's taken off. You should check it out on the internet. Build is creating life-changing community. We help students grow in their relationship with God through peer-to-peer mentoring relationships. We call that discipleship. Student-led small groups that study and apply the Bible to their lives, as well as through retreats and conferences. It has been encouraging to see the growth in the number of small groups we launched this year, especially in Laker Village, a new part of campus. We also saw an increase in the number of students who attended our fall getaway this year, which was really designed to help students get off campus to meet with God through His Word and relationships. And finally, Send. Send is helping students live life on mission. Our heart is to help and encourage students to take steps of faith to go on short-term and long-term mission trips, both locally and globally. GVCru has an international partnership in the Middle East, to a country of 78 million people with only 3,000 known Christians. In the last 2 years since beginning the partnership, we have sent over 20 students on short-term spring breaks. We have also had the honor of seeing God send 3 long-term laborers to our partnership location. After 4 or 5 years helping students grow in their relationship with Jesus, we seek to send our graduating seniors into the world ready to live on mission, whether in full-time vocational ministry or the workplace. This year, 7 graduates will be going into full-time ministry from our movement, which is pretty remarkable. We praise God for all that He's done in the last 2 years. Yet we also realize that there are many lost and found students in West Michigan we have yet to reach and help equip with the gospel. As we seek the Lord and see the campuses we desire to reach, our heart breaks for the lost and hurting students. We have a vision to go from Cru at Grand Valley, only focused on a single campus, to West Michigan Cru, where we are trusting God to launch Christ-centered movements of win, build, send on campuses across West Michigan. We see great potential to raise up and send Christ-centered laborers to reach the whole world with the gospel of Jesus Christ in West Michigan.
Hello everyone, my name is Holida Boggs and I serve alongside Paul at the Grand Valley State University. I work with Bridges International. I'm a full-time member with Cru, only I focus on sharing Christ with the international students who study here. As Paul said, we were planning on treating you to dinner and having speakers and students share about the importance of Cru at Grand Valley. But the coronavirus pandemic has changed everyone's plans, hasn't it? But you know something? It's also given us an excellent opportunity. While we haven't been able to gather for weekly meetings with our students or have special events for graduating seniors, instead we have fallen back onto the core ideas Paul shared with you. We're pouring into our students one-on-one and in small groups via video conferencing, and every time they share about their fear and uncertainty about our current new normal, we simply tell them Christ is still on the throne and he has holding them in his firm and mighty hands. We have seen Christ win their souls, we have seen Christ build their faith, and we continue to see Christ send them out to the world for his kingdom. Win, build, send. Those words echo in my heart because the Lord used Cru to change my life radically when I was a teenager living in Central Asia. While attending college as a freshman, I decided I needed to tell someone I had given my life to Christ. So I picked a total stranger who turned out to be a Cru member. That seemingly random moment turned into life's calling. Now I spend my days proclaiming Christ to students from all over the world. Because God has called us to his mission, we also know he has asked us to find others who will join us through prayer and with financial support. We know his storehouses are full, and we ask in faith that the Lord will move in your heart to give to Cru at Grand Valley State University, or increase the amount you're already giving either to our movement as a whole or an individual team member. A gift of $300 provides our student leaders with resources on biblical evangelism and discipleship. A gift of $600 allows 12 students to go on our annual fall retreat. A gift of $1,500 helps to send 3 students on an international mission trip to the 1040 window, where they will receive training and first-hand experience in sharing their faith. A gift of $2,000 will help launch new ethnic-specific movements on West Michigan campuses. A gift of $5,000 creates an opportunity for large-scale evangelistic outreach on our campuses, exposing thousands of students to the gospel. Thank you so much for watching this video and prayerfully considering how you can join us in our labor. I also want to personally thank all of our current ministry partners who are watching this as well. In the description below, you will find the link to testimony from one of our graduating senior named Luke. We are so thankful for you.